During this coronavirus outbreak, Taiwan has been noticed and highly praised by the whole world due to our splendid work at stopping the spread of virus. However, there are still a lot of things that Taiwan is famous for. Here comes the question. When it comes to Taiwan, what do you think of?
Bubble milk tea.
That's exactly. The first thing come into my mind is not the fight between the legislature, nor the complicated relationship with China, but the Taiwanese delicious food. And among them, bubble tea could be the most famous one. Bubble tea has been so popular since it was invented, and now it has become the first choice when Taiwanese people searching for something to drink. According to one of the most famous bubble tea shop in Taiwan called Tang, Taiwanese people drink 100 million cups of bubble tea per year, and if we pile these empty bottles up, the height will equals to the height of Himalayas times 1,700 times of the height of Himalayas. After hearing these two shocking numbers, it's not difficult to understand how much Taiwanese people love bubble tea. And today I would like to share some knowledge about bubble tea, its history, and then we will experience the bubble tea craze around the world. Finally, we will back to Taiwan and see the latest trend. Bubble tea has multiple names. As in Chinese, at first there's only a name called Zhenju Naicha. But at 1988, a vendor in Tainan started to call it Boba Naicha. And this vendor got its idea from the good body shape of the female star called Ye Zimei. As for the English, tapioca, boba, bubble, pearl are all the names of bubble. And boba can even straightly refer to bubble tea. Interestingly, famous bubble tea actually has an unknown origin. There are two famous shops that both claim they are the first one who invented the bubble milk tea. One is Tang and the other is Hanley Tea Room. According to Tang, in 1985, one of their employees called Lin Shouhui got the idea to add pearl tapioca into milk tea, and they started to sell it in 1987. On the other hand, Handy Tiran said that their founder, Tu Zhonghe, saw white pearl tapioca, which is sold by the vendor in the market, and he got the idea to add brown sugar in the white pearl tapioca, and that's the reason why now why bubble is now black. To fight for the patent, both companies even had a digitation. However, both of them and none of them got the patent. And this is also one of the reasons why bubble tea can be so popular in Taiwan. In the mid-1980s, following the trend of bubble black tea shop, bubble tea has also become the most famous drink in Taiwan. And in around 2016, bubble tea caused a craze around the world. And now, the global bubble tea market is still rising and is expected to reach 4.3 billion US dollars by 2027. Japan could be the country which loves bubble tea as much as Taiwan do. In Japan, bubble tea is praised as the most famous food in 2019 and also regarded as the first choice in Japan in 2019. They love bubble tea so much that they put them into almost every meal that you can imagine, such as ramen, spicy tofu, rice, and even sushi and French fries and hamburgers.
Oh.
Yeah. And they even have an amusement park of tapioca, located at Harajuku Station in Tokyo. There are some for visitors to take pictures and have fun, like the pictures. Yeah. And the next country which bubble tea craze has swept across is Turkey. In Turkey, there's not only bubble is famous, popping boba is also famous too. Popping boba looks just like bubble, but the outside layer is made from a seaweed extract, and inside is some fruit juice. The biggest difference between the bubbles and popping boba is that popping boba is no cooking involved. It will be served at any time. And popping boba is so popular that they are used in all kinds of drinks, including smoothies or even alcoholic beverage. And there are multiple flavors for popping boba, like passion fruit and green apple and so on. And in one of the Turkish bubble tea shops called Poppins, you can make your own bubble tea. First, you can choose the base you want, then choose some syrup you want to add in, and then choose your toppings, then you get your bubble tea drink done. The next country will be the UK. There are some British brand that is very famous in UK, and Biju is one of them. Founded by Nicholas, Biju is different from other bubble tea shops because they brew every single cup of tea, which makes their tea taste lighter, fresher, and healthier. And they only use organic fresh milk to add into their tea. Also, almost 95% of their menu are vegan friendly. Another famous British brand is called Mugu, offered multiple toppings and tea, which customers can have over 1,000 different kinds of bubble tea by mixing different toppings and tea. You can choose grass jelly, jelly pudding for toppings, and jasmine, taro, papaya, and matcha for tea. Bubu also offered a special kind of snack called bubble waffle, and it got its idea from Hong Kong's street food called tisanzai. But Bubu makes it more attractive by adding some exciting toppings on it, like the picture. As for the USA, you could see bubble tea has been more and more popular among the Americans. There's also some American brands in that boba guy is one of them. But in this part, I would like to focus on what will Taiwanese brand bubble tea taste like when they are in America. So I found a video that's shot by Lily Chen. In this video, Lily went to several Taiwanese brands including Wushilan, cocoa, tiramisu, and so on. And according to her opinion, most of the Taiwanese brands taste as delicious as they are in Taiwan, but tiramisu tastes not that good. And there's a fun fact that Wushilan in USA doesn't look like this, but OOT and Wushilan both are. Although it's friendly to see bubble tea in other foreign countries, but the price might not be friendly. Averagely, the price in other countries may be 2 to 3 times of the price in Taiwan. Back to Taiwan, the normal bubble cannot satisfy Taiwanese stomach anymore. People are now crazy about bubbles that is wrapped with brown sugar, and which makes several brown sugar bubble tea shops very popular, including 老虎堂、幸福堂、珍珠丹 and so on. And I have my own experience last month. Last month, my family and I went to Taipei, and we passed by one of the stores of 老虎堂. We decided to try some, but it cost our family nearly 14 minutes for just 2 cups of the brown sugar milk tea. But I think it's worth it since the boba is really chewy and adds totally different flavor than the normal one. Taiwanese people also add this brown sugar bubble tea into some popsicles and even pizza. Although it's good to have a cup of bubble tea, but the plastic cups and straws we use make